Hey there, folks. It's me, Chris, with Gig Man's Life. Yeah, baby. It's a Gig Man's Life indeed. And of course, on this channel, we're all about the gig economy, freelancing on the internet, ride share, delivery. Hey, if it ain't OF and it ain't Cuddle Buddies, we'll be happy to talk about it, try it, and see if it's profitable. But always hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, like and share the video if you do, because it will help the channel grow and get us to better things where, yes, we can actually do live on here and not on Big Green, which I would prefer to go and do live on both and have you a part of the issues that are going on. But that's neither here nor there. It's a matter of time. You can always check out Big Green Rumble and see what's going on in there. But of course, you've seen the somewhat of the thumbnail at the beginning. I can go back and show you for a second so that you can go and see the full glory of it. But yeah, what's going on with that is that on Rumble, when I go and produce a live stream, and this is part of a gig, folks, you got to remember that we're talking freelancing on the internet, video production, and other things. I'm doing a live documentation of the creative process for a whole universe. Sometimes it's going to be on there, sometimes it's going to be there. And a lot of times, my buddies are going to send me notes about what's going on so I can make videos for this channel on YouTube. So when I do produce videos on this channel, I have a lot of other things going on at the same time. So sometimes if they're not going to be on there, I try to make sure there is content. I try to make sure that there is daily content Monday through Friday because, it is what it is. Do you think that I'm getting tired of it or getting a little bit raggedy? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I got other things going on in the brain than just talking about the gig life because I'm looking at other things down there. That's also why I make a lot of comments at times about other creators, especially PT Drive and great creators. Everybody on here is excellent in the niche that they're in. And I'm trying to get that niche going on two different platforms, but being live on that and showing and documenting the process of creating my universe in parts. Because as that stated, it's never the final product that you're seeing. You're just seeing where I might be going, possibly misleading you. You know, that's always a great thing to go and say, "What? You're misleading us?" But show creators and everything else, people who really produce this, think of those things, because it entices you to come back to see more. It was also very funny to go and have it run. What is your thought of everything that I've done so far to this point, showing about me? And it's funny that it goes Glover, McFarlane, Kanye West, George Lucas, you know, and Gilliam, which, you're talking regardlessly in my realm. Glover, I've seen him as an actor and love him. And I've already discussed this about him and Pratt, both having a fumbling moment in major movies. And it was final product. That's the great thing of working with people. But, the other thing is just who's what, where, when, and how. That's always the thing. But documenting it is a good thing. Um, but also going like this and saying, yeah, there might be points I might gonna have to go and say, no, I gotta stop production of that. The material going out. And as stated, it's never known if this is final draft. This is what you will buy or see or hear at the end of the day. So it's choices, folks, and I'm making those choices and everything else. And that's why it's also to go and document. So when I'm coming back on and I'm talking about the gig life, yes, I'm talking about it from actually being out there and trying to pivot as well. A lot of these people are great at what they do and talk about the subjects they are at, but still, you should take a grain of salt from any of us talking heads out here, because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your choices. I appreciate the choice that you make by watching these videos and participating in the live chats. Um, it helps at times just to go and get past mental blocks, to redirect my thought just even for a second, just so I can think, oh, yes. Because I can tell you, if it was somebody that was sitting there on a plot device to generate a plot device, the MacGuffin of the mechanics of the whole system, you have to think of those things. But also, you got to think about where else you're making your money and doing things. I have to get out. I got to shower. I got to get on with my day. I had a very productive day off, which I will go and tell you, you need to go and tiptoe through the tulips like the thumbnail shows. You got to go and touch the grass every so often. And that's what getting out there and hustling does. It makes me touch the grass and interact with people I usually don't or won't interact with unless I was doing this. So I hope you have yourself a great, safe, and profitable day out there, because, we're all out there doing the hustle. And if you wouldn't mind, check out the videos that you see above, and you have yourself a great day.